Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
The transportation demand management system. You have shuttles, you have parking, you have bicycles, and you have pedestrian. Those four make up that transportation demand management system that we all try to keep in balance, so to speak.
According to Mike Harris, Director of Parking Operations at Mississippi State University, about 1,480 people have registered their bikes with Mississippi State. He also speculates that around 8,000 people ride their bikes to campus every day. 3,500 to 4,000 people at Mississippi State University take the shuttle every day. We spoke to Master Sergeant Simmons from Mississippi State University Police about the students who walk and bike to campus. Here is what he said.
The main problems with walkers on campus is they don't look before they cross the street. They're always darting out into traffic. I understand that we stop for pedestrians, but the pedestrians should also be aware that they have an obligation as well to make sure that they protect themselves and not just dart out into traffic. It's been since I've been here, there's been pedestrians that's been hit by vehicles while they were in the crosswalk. And that's just because the driver himself was not paying attention to what was happening. And also the pedestrian didn't look both ways before they crossed the street.
When asked about issues with bikers on Mississippi State campus, he answered,
The main issue that I have with them is they don't walk their bikes across their crosswalk. They just ride across just like they're walking. And also they don't yield to pedestrians on the sidewalk. There have been many instances where a pedestrian walking has almost been hit by someone on a bicycle because they don't yield to the pedestrians. Well, number one, I think they should operate the bikes in the road and operate the bikes like a vehicle. If you ride the bike in the road, you have to follow the rules of the road. I think it's some onus on both parties to always look both ways and for the driver to be cognizant of pedestrian and crosswalks.
When asked about what could be improved on the Mississippi State campus, he answered,
I think if we had more bike paths, just paths specifically for bikers, from different dorms, from classrooms, from residence halls, just give them their path of their own.
We asked a student about her views on being a walker at Mississippi State University, and here is what she said.
I choose to walk because I think it's easier, and my parking decal puts me at the Coliseum parking, and I think the amount of time it'll take me to park, catch the shuttle, it'll equal the same time as me walking from my apartment and campus trails to my class. Some things I don't like about walking is the weather, but of course I have no control over it. Like now, if it's about to rain and I have to walk in the rain, or when it's really, really cold and I'm walking, of course I'm colder than I would be if I'm in my car. And some things I really, really do like about it is I get there quicker, I'm at my own pace, I don't have to worry about traffic because there's no traffic on the trail, I'm walking. And I definitely think there could be more, sidewalks and safer, because I know a few times I almost got run over by a bike. So I think it would be more helpful if they would have sidewalks for walking and sidewalks like for, bikers. Sometimes I walk in the grass, sometimes I walk in the street, which is not really smart of me, but sometimes I really don't pay attention to the allotted place I'm supposed to walk, I just walk.
We spoke with a Mississippi State University student who rides his bike to campus. When asked about his reasons for choosing to ride his bike, he answered,
I know it's just more efficient and a lot cheaper. You save a lot of time because to drive a car it normally takes like 10-15 minutes, then you have to find parking. With the bike, it takes me from my house in the Cotton District about 5 minutes, and then to park about a minute, so I can make it here probably in class in about 7 minutes.
When asked about his knowledge of the rules and the degree to which he feels he follows them, he responded,
But I kind of do. You're supposed to walk the bike across campus. You're supposed to try to walk through campus, but I don't do any of that. Ride my bike across the crosswalk. I don't wear a helmet ever, even in the city. I need to wear a helmet, and I ride through people.
When asked what could make Mississippi State University a better campus for bikers, he responded,
You could add more bike racks. Also, biking lanes through campus, because the biking lanes only come in and out of campus. There's not really any on campus. And try to make it, I guess, around the high traffic areas, because it seems to be like coming from the Cotton District. It's right through where the traffic's all lined up. And you can't see when the cars come because there's cars blocking the road.
We spoke with another Mississippi State University student who chooses to ride the shuttle to campus. When asked about the positives and negatives of riding the shuttle, he told us,
I ride the shuttle because it's convenient, and I save money on gas. I think it's actually quicker than the whole driving onto campus and parking process. It's usually quicker to get on the shuttle, wait for the shuttle to get on the shuttle, and I can get to class in at least the same amount of time as if I were driving to campus. I'd rather take the shuttle than ride my bike, just because the road to campus from Little London's really busy, a lot of cars, and there isn't a bike path. So either I'm riding in a lot of traffic on the street, or I have to ride off-road on the gravel, and that's not very convenient, and it takes longer. Possible downsides to the shuttle system is that it doesn't go right by my apartment in Little London. I have to walk through College Station just to get to the stop. And that's not really a bad downside. Probably the biggest problem is not knowing exactly when the shuttles arrive, when they leave. So I usually get there a whole lot earlier than I have to. Overall, I'd say that it's a lot more convenient to take the shuttle than to ride my bike or drive my car to campus.
When we asked Mike Harris about the future at Mississippi State Transportation Systems, he told us,
but we are in the process of applying for a grant, 5311 Public Transit Grant. There's 3 routes into the city. One is we call the Campus City Connector. That would run right now between the bookstore on campus and the downtown area. And the other route we would use is the route which encircles all of the Starkville area, and that's a public route. And then the third route would go from Montgomery Hall on campus down Loxley Way and down Lynn Lane, and it would go to the Sportsplex on Lynn Lane down there where the soccer fields are. That's a park and ride situation, a remote park and ride situation. Now, let me just say, with or without the grant, we're doing that next fall. And there is, and we've had several students get hit this semester because of that. That's probably been the biggest thing that we've had this semester from an accident standpoint on campus. I know we've had 4 or 5 bicyclists get hit, and they're all because of crossing the roads and not walking their bikes across. I just think as much as you can get that word out about safety and understanding that cars and bicycles and people, that's a really big mixture of accidents waiting to happen. So everybody just needs to understand what they're doing and pay attention.
I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to